I had all of this time off to make a waiting for stream prep screen, and yet I still don't have one. Oh well, I'm gonna advertise the stream everywhere anyway.
Hello.
Yep. Hello. Thank you for joining, Evie. Thank you.
I really hope that my fan isn't gonna or my computer fan isn't gonna end up picking up on the mic.
I mean, so far I don't hear it.
Yeah, it's just it kind of consistently tends to heat up after being
Yeah.
on a voice call for a while. So.
But yeah, thank you for joining. Think of this. This is just gonna be a chill episode in general, because the amount of people that had to drop this week between school or not feeling good or just in general other things, I don't feel safe going into a gym with how little
Yeah.
people we're gonna have. So it's gonna be training and exploring the region, because I think that would be fun.
For a vibe stream.
But right now, I am just throwing out the stream advertisements all around. Around the world, around the world. Yeah. I mean, you say when we're ready, but I guess I'm taking my time advertising anyway.
I apologize for ambient noise.
Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry.
Forgot that I lost my balls. Yeah, because I have my character sheet on. Because as it turns out, lugging a desktop around is kind of inconvenient. Especially when the desktop doesn't work right now.
Ugh, that's not fun.
Yeah, it's not
Hey,
super great.
I should have one. I should have the chat doc up while I'm streaming. No, I want it right. No, I want it. No, right. Why can't you position where I want you? I don't want you right there. I want you. Yeah, right there is where I want you. Stupid doc. Don't think we really have any viewers yet. No, we don't. That's why I gotta keep advertising.
I would be counted as a viewer, except that I have the problem of my laptop doesn't remember my Twitch account.
Oh, that's lovely.
So, no luck.
Yeah, yeah. This is still largely, just it's the chill episode, and I'm not sure if they will pop in tonight, but all credit goes to Snaz for the meme of the week.
The child.
But yeah, I feel I have no choice but to really reschedule everything to Friday. And
That's
it's like
fair. I was worried I wasn't going to be available on Fridays, but
Yeah.
it turns out I will because
Also, hello. Oh my god, Dovey, it's a chill episode. Even if somebody faints, it's not even gonna count. This is the filler episode. This is the beach episode, okay? The Kofi is down there. Oh, I'm gonna say, oh my god, you see what you're doing to me, Dovey? You're not even here, and all this is
not even here and
chaos.
causing anxiety.
Yeah. But also, hello, Albie. I'm glad you've picked up X as well, and hello to Lobo as well. Yes, chill stream tonight. Not really gonna largely do a whole lot of, like, important story stuff. We're just gonna be vibing in Hello Panda. Tonight's stream is not exactly sponsored, but we have our little Kofi rat down there below. The Starbucks Queen evolved last episode a couple of weeks ago when I wasn't fucking sick. I mean, I still am, but I have enough energy that I can stream. Yeah. All proceeds today go to me trying to get cat food because Jesus fucking Christ, inflation made it go up $10.
Yeesh.
Yeah. It's a really good brand, and I don't know if it's like it's my state specific thing because of how everything is, but it's like when it comes to cats, you want to keep them on the same brand of food that you're always eating them because for females especially, you can fuck up their pH levels, and that leads to them having a UDI. And well, I dropped like literally $200 on my cat earlier this year treating her for UDI, and now she's just more attached to me than she ever was before because she realized I was doing everything to save her life because I love my cats. Yeah, hello. Yeah, but yes,
I went over to the cafe and I thought I just saw a cat in the courtyard.
Oh my god.
We might have a special guest.
Oh my god. The odds.
If it comes by
sorry
the
about that.
window, I'm trying to get a picture of it.
Sorry about the virus. Like pop up suddenly. That's something for the stream. I didn't expect that to suddenly happen.
I don't know what that last chat message is implying, but I don't like it. It concerns me.
I know what it's implying. Let's keep this. Let's keep this PG-13, folks. I mean, I say, and everybody in the stream now is 18, or at least 18 plus. We're all adults now. I can't fucking believe it. It's insane.
I can say the F word, and I will right now.
You could.
I mean, I've been saying that this whole time, so.
Yeah.
You see, in Spanish, we don't say "I love you." We say "lechuga," and honestly, that's a lot more beautiful.
Soy mexicano y no creo que eso sea cierto, pero bueno.
Este burrito es muy bueno, pero necesito salsa verde.
Acento, mijo, te falta acento.
You hear that silence from everybody's ale? That means we won.
Sí.
I don't know a lot of Spanish. The most I can give you is
No te preocupes, no te acostumbras, no pasa nada, no pasa nada.
Si quiero sentir tus labios besándome otra vez.
You're just gonna recite Suavemente.
Solo ve la tienda, consigo el diccionario y todo va a estar bien, no te preocupes.
And I'm just Ganondorf dancing along the way. I hardly remember a lot of Spanish.
Solo somos tú y yo, bailando y pidiendo más y más calor. Si tengo que separarte, abrázame fuerte, dale no me suerte. Llega el tiempo de los dos. Anyway.
I don't know that song, but yeah.
You don't. You trying to tell me you have never listened to a Daddy Yankee song before in your life?
More like I don't know the lyrics.
Okay, that's different. That's different because that's like
yeah,
because that's one of his larger ones that isn't Gasolina or Despacito.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, Despacito. I got so tired of it.
Gatito.
Explica,
Tito. Explica, Tito. Explica, Tito.
Now it just becomes about Springleton.
Like it should be.
Scuba Gunner Rips
Yeah.
featuring Despacito.
This is too sad. Despacito, play Country Roads.
Yeah, besides that, I've been, before this stream happened, I'll bring this up. I just finished advertisements. Let's go in.
Oh my god, bonjour, hello, dear Nyan. Yeah. You see, hello.
Oh my god,
You
what?
finally did everything that I wanted. You got the mega fast suit ring. I'm so proud of you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. C'est magnifique. A mega stone for the mega Pokemon. A mega ring for the suit for the China and a strong bond. Oh. Grandmama Diana, why you speak to me like that? We're still trying to figure out your voice box, okay? But yes, the bond between the Pokemon and Katrina, it is all the key to this new evolution. But what is this bond? Why are the examples of Mega Evolution only in this region and totally not available in my region, a home that appears in the next game? You don't know that. Oh, come on. Hellos.
Why are you talking like enchanted table?
Great grandma, you always know
In
just what to
Minecraft
say.
enchantment table.
I apologize, dear Nyan. We're still trying to help her out as well, along with the Mega Evolution. But I have this for you.
HMO2 Fly. And guess what we're unable to use?
All of that just for the disc?
You use this, you fly all over the region. You cannot fly to other regions because that will be too broken. We don't have the hard space for that.
Hey,
But-
sorry, we don't have the programming resources for that.
We're
You,
getting on new lemons, by the way.
La base de virus ha sido actualizada.
Okay. My headcanon now is Zale's character as the Dragonair is just like, it's just Spanish.
Yeah. Oh, funny thing, there's like a meme of the Dragonite where he has like the mailbox back, but it's just a flag of Spain in the background.
Alright, oh my god. Also, hello Tiger Lily, thank you for joining the stream.
Hello.
okay, so I heard you talk to your Pokemon long enough. Alright, Dianta Trionian. I must bid you all adieu. Meow 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 meow.
You're making me consider considering French people like a war against humanity.
Christmas.
Okay, that was just Donald Duck kind of language.
Babbling.
Great grandma from Rhapsody Street Dance.
I'll explain more. Let me get through this cutscene.
Battle.
No. Do you know what it reminds me of? The guy from the South Park that has this ability with the legs. Do you remember him?
I'm trying to think if I do.
I think it was a no. It was another one because there was Jimmy and there's another one. What was the name?
Are you talking about the greased up deaf guy from Family Guy?
No. South Park.
South Park. Not Kenny.
No, because
Timmy?
there's Jimmy and there's another one.
Timmy.
Another one. No. The other guy.
There's another one?
No, Timmy. He can only say the word Timmy.
No. It was Timmy and another guy that had like that could not walk.
Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy, yeah,
He's the one.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember that things are almost
Alright.
pretty much the same except the letter.
I was gonna talk about something else, but I did say like I would use like time to like explain lore of Diantha, which it's more talking about the absolute fucking insanity that is the show in which I got the inspiration to do that character for. And since this is a chill episode where we're not even gonna go to the gym today, we're exploring the region, we're just having a good time, you know.
Do it.
Hell,
We're just gonna vibe, really. I mean, whatever it is, we're here in Colorado City. We got some of the best vibes around.
yeah. Like it's the beach episode. What does this guy
I,
have?
I just love this music so
Tiny fan
much.
service. Do it.
It's him. It's him.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
But hello, out there, go my
Oh,
friend.
no.
My name is Mr. Bond. You know, I am the expert on the all powers. And let me tell you about this just in case. Do you need an explanation? I don't give the explanation to my wife all the time. And my wife, she looked at me all the time. She said, "Bibbidi bobbidi bo, but Mr. Bond, what are you always telling me about the all powers? I know about it for this every time this day. And you're still telling me anyway. But you know, here you go. I'm gonna give you this one. This is befriend the power of bye. Alright, and let me tell you this. Abawiwa, Popastinka, the Yosdom is much possible. You know, I bid you goodbye.
My God.
Mamma
The
mia.
correct title is Dr.
He
Robotnik.
almost sounds like the most exaggerated talent.
It's pretty much like a just a computer's ball. Default ball is for Italian.
Yeah.
Just put a gold pencil and that's it.
Yeah, he went from
Actually, I'll keep
Borat to exaggerating the talent.
Yeah. Have tore out. It is hard to like really pick who to bring in because there's not that many of us. But I'll just like have this bunch around. I think level 35 is where I want to bring everybody. Okay, level 36. You'll be right here. At least I don't really have to level up a lot of people. I can't level up Token for a while because he's going to evolve the very next like level. I mean, there's
Yeah, just learned double hit. Whatever was in the episode where we had the
Yeah.
Kyogre, right?
yeah, he learned the NFT double hit off screen. It was insane. Bites.
Got the bored apes.
The more we bring up NFTs, the more we get to screenshot and the more we get to watch them be like, my monkeys are gone. Ambipom.
Right.
We're
Ambipom.
taking the
Yeah.
monkeys away. We're gonna smash the blockchain.
Yeah. So Diantha is the inspiration. I've stated it before. It comes from a Christmas special that was lost media for a fucking decade.
Lost media.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's found. You can watch it on YouTube. I might even stream it like in FH one day because it is one of my favorite Christmas specials of all time.
But what was it?
It is called Rap City Street Kids Believe in Santa.
Right.
It's also one of the worst Christmas specials ever made.
It's like this. It is bad solely because of its animation.
I have a feeling I heard it somewhere, but at the same time, my
might
brain
have.
is just trying its best to make me forget it.
You might have because it's one of those things where it's like if you're in the animation community, you know how like absolutely batshit and fucking insane the whole thing really is. All right, so it's like the actual story and whatever for it, like as like a special itself, it's kind of whatever. Like it's a regular Christmas special. There's like it's kind of harmless. It's just like everything that surrounds it. All right. Rap City Street Kids Believe in Santa. By the way, I should state I'm kind of reading everything off of the Lost Media wiki, which I frequent a lot because Lost Media is like one of my biggest interests and stuff.
It's like a guilty pleasure.
Not a guilty pleasure in some cases, but it's just like there's so much media since like the dawn of film being created that has just vanished and is gone. especially in the last like 50 years, that like having these things like brought up again, it's just like wild. Like recently there was this episode of Sesame Street that featured the Wicked Witch of the West. It didn't air for 40 years, and then out of
Wait,
nowhere,
it was the band episode?
yeah, it was a band episode because it made children cry.
Base.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
Making children cry.
Yeah,
Based.
and recently they finally found the Sabin Sailor Moon, which is the full Americanized version of Sailor Moon.
Was
Like-
it bad?
I have to find it to really be able to know, but from the bits that I'm seeing, I'm like, this has got to be like so wild.
Yeah, it's the Americanized version. It's like I just remember little things like I don't remember the two Uranus and Neptune. I think it was them, or was it Saturn?
Okay, so
But, like,
I should
don't
explain.
make them cousins, but they were lovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are kind of on the right track, but no, this is a complete separate creation, like from scratch, not a dub. Like they just did another version of Sailor Moon. In general. Man,
Oh, so it's
Davi's
it's
not
a completely
here, guys.
another
Guys,
different version.
it's back.
Oh no,
Davi's not
What?
here, but I can
This
hear
bitch.
it.
the butt.
I can hear it.
This bitch.
I can hear it.
I can. Dovey's not even here. You can
I swear Dubby's gonna be like, I don't care how bad my throat is. I'm
Dubby-
just gonna crash in and be like, rough, bitch.
Dovey's just gonna haunt you for the whole stream.
Dubby is. It's. I don't know what Dovey did. That it's like there's just these two mons in particular that just will haunt me for the rest of time.
And I can guarantee one of them
Oh
is
my
the
god,
symbol.
Dovey. Oh my god, Dovey. Dovey's in the Twitch chat. Dovey went rough, bitch.
Oh, there we go.
Alright, listen to this guy's song.
Why is it that I draw a perfect circle on the sketch layer and then I can never draw a perfect circle over that perfect circle?
Evie, I know you
God,
can't
that is
hear
so
the
long.
music, but your whole rant with like the tone of this music was perfection.
Why is it like this? Why are you like this, brain?
Yeah, this was the last generation to have triple and rotation battles, which is like a battle concept I really miss.
I
Yeah,
wish
why did they take that away?
I don't know, honestly.
Conspiracy theory. They hate Gen 5. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god. It was such a fun thing to do. But no, there was like another feature that also never returned in Gen 7. And it was like a Gen 6 thing. Well, like Gen 6 and Gen 6.5, as I call it. Oh shit. Alright. This is a fucking I might have to restart.
Because you might have accidentally triggered the plot.
Yes. Yes.
Whoopsie.
Ah,
James.
yeah, no, I'm sorry. I would do this should we've had more people with us. This is
Oh,
fine.
He does challenge.
Yeah, he does. He did say that. I apologize. Well, you know what? I listened to Dovey and I saved. So that's a good thing. So we don't have to travel all the way from Route 5 to here again. So that's fine. What the fuck?
So,
Why are you here? Yeah, we're just gonna breeze through this and just talk on. Resume
not
talking.
dynamics.
Yeah, we're gonna resume talking about this whole thing with her.
What
it's
if
like, yes.
I don't resume talking?
Oh my god. Rap City Street Kids Believe in Santa is a musical 2002 CGI Christmas special from Wolf Tracer Studios Inc. and J. Rose Productions that aired on the WB on December 25th, 2002. It would never re-air for more than a decade later.
Dun, dun, dun,
Believe in Santa was to be the start of a franchise introducing a group of kids known as the Rap City Street Kids. During the special, Nicole, a spoiled and cynical girl who is played by the voice actress for Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
Just by what you're saying, I can see why you failed or why you became lost media. They tried to protect us.
No, Zale, like, I implore
The
you.
voice cast
Look it up.
is
I'll
fucking
write-
insane.
Yeah, I will write out the name for you so you, like, absolutely understand what you have to look for. This is the name of it. Just look on Google. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, the voice cast included people like Mark Hamill, Nancy Cartwright, who people know is famous for voicing Bart Simpson.
Nancy Cartwright
And
also
there
helped
was
fund.
the main character. I had no idea until a couple months ago. He was the original Black Power Ranger Zap. I
Yeah.
forget his name. It was Walter something, I think.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, he was the original Black Ranger, and I had no idea the main character was him.
Yeah, it's just fucking insane.
It's morbid time.
Oh no, Lysander's not here.
Yeah, like
It's not time for more.
All right.
No, actually, isn't the same term for both Morbius and Power Rangers. It's morbid time.
No, it's morph. It's morph.
It's morphin time.
For
Morphin.
like my character
Hence
Morpho.
hence the nickname of the Mighty Morphin.
With a
Power
sick ass
Rangers.
solo in the middle.
All right, one
Actually,
second.
I think that was a
One second.
specific section of Power Rangers canon is specifically called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I might be crazy though.
It's just
But that is the name that I
it's more
always
like a
remember.
Mandela effect, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Mighty Morbin Power
First
Rangers.
30 seasons.
Okay.
And it's all, first 3 seasons, then you transition into Zeo, Turbo, in space, and all of that is the Zordon.
Right. So before we go on, wait, who are you? Oh, that's right. There's still. I think
Mighty
down
Morbin
below is
Power
the
Rangers.
God
the-
damn it.
Lumio Spatlands. Oh shit! I should hit. I need to hit save. All right.
Now,
So
this
okay, let me
area,
continue.
By
on.
the way,
Yeah. What about the area?
that area, there is one area I still question why they never did anything.
Dude, I question that about this entire game. To be quite honest, there's so much.
It's like
So much about this game is just
What?
left out.
there's a lot of missed potential.
Yeah, because
Honestly, controversial take. I like Gen 8 more than Gen 6.
That's not even a
Very
bad take.
controversial
Like,
take.
it is a bad. Oh, it is a bad take in certain circles of the internet.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna argue against that though.
no, I can understand what you say that because
Yeah, we
funny
can.
thing. Technically, in the Spanish revision of the game, where like the Spanish dub of the game, it has more text.
That's insane.
There's like kind of obscure content that the English people didn't see, so the Spanish version is like the best in a way.
Okay, but back to
Otra
Rap
razón por la
City.
que español es el mejor idioma de
Okay,
todos.
so all right, so back to Rap City because that's what. All right, so it's like this. Okay. She receives a teddy bear as a gift from her classmate Ricky. Nicole sees no value in the bear and thrashes it until she learns the sentiments behind the gift and the true meaning of Christmas. Nicole and her friends attempt to hunt down the trash stuffed animal before it's too late. That's the basic gist of what happens in Rhapsody Street Kids. The special was met with overwhelmingly negative criticism regarding its storyline and poor graphics and animation. Many viewers took to the internet in 2002 to express their disbelief that the special had aired with that quality of computer graphics. It should be noted that the same year that Rhapsody Street Kids came out, so did Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the quality of where CGI was at that point. Believe in Santa
Also,
featured.
it's a year after Shrek, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. A year after Shrek and Jimmy Neutron. Which I recently rewatched Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius because for whatever fucking reason it's on HBO Max. Oh, okay, what's the route encounter here? Oh, he angry.
this look the thing that you say, the Rat City Street Kids, looks like something out of PS1.
Right? You're not even seeing like the animation, which is even worse somehow. Alright. Believe in Santa featured several high-profile voice actors, including Mark Hamill, Nancy Cartwright, and Paige O'Hara. The film is increasingly obscure because it was aired sporadically at the discretion of local affiliates across the US. The special never aired again after its 2002 air dates and has never been released on any form of home media. A soundtrack featuring Whitney Houston that was advertised during the special was not released either, although a Christmas album titled Through a Child's Eyes features songs from the special, the titular song being played in the end credits. The special ended with a teaser for an Easter-themed follow-up called A Bunny's Tale.
Oh
How?
no!
However, it was never produced.
Thank you.
Before resurfacing, the only footage that had been recovered of Believe in Santa was from a Wolf Tracer demo reel that also includes footage of their other CGI animated film, Dinosaur Island, which was also lost but then found. Dinosaur Island also has Mark Hamill in it as one of the main characters. Mark Hamill has stated he does not remember jack shit of recording anything for these two films.
That's great.
I know.
That's great.
Oh my
Like
God.
his brain is just like, don't worry, little guy. I won't make you remember all this pain and torture
Alright.
you had to endure.
So fittingly enough for
I'm-
the beach episode, we did just catch a Polyrath, which will be one of the backups should anybody die. So it's like, don't worry too much, we'll be fine. With its extremely
Okay.
tough muscles, it can keep swimming in the Pacific Ocean without resting. So you know what? It's weird how I'm gonna go off this tangent. I'll get back to Rhapsody Street Kids. But I wonder how much of the real world actually exists in the Pokemon world when they like name drop things like China and the Pacific Ocean.
Where is Mew found? Where is that?
South
line?
America. South America.
Specifically South America.
And they
I
changed
thought there was
to,
something more. I thought there was a line that was more specific than just South America.
Wait,
but I might be crazy.
No, I think it was specifically
Cuba?
Then they changed it to Caparaja.
Or the Islas Canarias.
Maybe something like that.
Oh.
But yeah, it's like it's kind of wild. to me.
Guyana or Guinea.
Yeah. Actually, I think it's Guinea.
So it would actually be. It is Guinea. That's how you pronounce it. I just see Guyana because that's what my brain says.
Oh shit! This guy gave me black sludge. What the fuck? Yo, that's kind of gross, man.
It's also interesting that in Let's Go, they remove the reference to Guinea.
Yeah.
They're like, wait, we shouldn't do that.
That's
We don't do that here.
yeah. But also, speaking of the phrase Pokemon World, I guess congratulations to Eduardo Cunha for winning this year's Pokemon World's Masters Tournament. It was fucking insane last 3 games. Fucking love Pokemon.
No.
I
Yeah.
love Pokemon.
Alright. Again, I'll get back.
Just
Again, I'll get back to
huge
Rhapsody.
cracks.
I will get back to Rhapsody. I want to say this regarding Pokemon World. It has nothing to do with how like team setups are, because I hear it to death. It's like the teams all look the same and it's boring, and I'm just like, it's so different when you watch it. And when you actually watch it and see how intense things get, I'm like, I just don't care. I want to see what big brain plays are about to happen. I find it hilarious that the final two people in the Masters tournament for Pokemon World's VGC was a player from Portugal against a player from Spain. When Scarlet and Violet are based off that region.
Chickle said it was a
Iberian
violet
orange.
change.
Also, I hope that my fan isn't coming through on the mic. I
It
can
is-
hear it. And I love
it is-
there.
It is, but it's not like overwhelmingly so.
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I just
Yeah.
know it gets really annoying to some of my friends. So I don't want
Yeah.
to be here.
All right. Before resurfacing, the only footage that had been recovered, I believe, was that on September 13th, 2015, Lost Media Wiki founder Dykate was given a copy of the film and released it during Found Media Week. The process of that Dykate had to go through to get the whole thing was also insane. All right.
It was so old that they had to be careful.
No. It's like fishy. Like the person who actually had the copy originally was being like really, really like sus. All right. All right. The daughter of one of the creators has stated that Wolf Chaser, the company that animated the film, provided concept art of significantly better quality than the final products. Her father trusted the animators and, in fact, never checked in on their work. His first time seeing the animation was on the night the movie premiered. He had spent around $500,000 USD on the production. The project was first known as the Bash Street Kids, and the name was changed to Rhapsody, inspired by the word Rhapsody, to avoid legal trouble with the Beano's Bash Street Kids comic strip. The characters were animated on a program called 3D Choreographer, which the animators frequently struggled with. I gotta keep digging.
That explains quite a lot.
Yeah, and it runs deeper than that. Because it's like you have all that time where it wasn't, it was gone. The guy who runs Wolf Tracer, had the copy about it, and Dykate was trying to get it for so long. I think his name is Christian Slater. That's the guy's name. He essentially was holding it hostage because and it was just kept asking for money. It was like ask for money or ghosting Dykate. And eventually Dykate's like, oh my fucking god, here's the money, and just got it.
One hell of an investment.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what more I can find on it. Because there is so much that can be said. So, the funding of the movie is also sus. And it's kind of believed that it was funded based off the Church of Scientology.
How?
Because Nancy Cartwright got in onto Rhapsody Street Kids through knowing Christian Slater. They knew each other through the Church of Scientology.
Tom Cruise, don't kill us, please.
Tom Cruise is not a Scientologist anymore, actually, if I remember correct. Him and John Travolta both are no longer in that faith.
That's what they want you to think.
No, actually, they're like hunted. It's kind of. That's a completely different topic in general.
Actually, now that you say that they're haunted, it's kind of ironic considering what Tom Cruise does in his movies.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta go on Polygon for this right now to find more.
Your mission, if you choose to accept, is to defeat the Church of Scientology.
Alright.
Cue the intro.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Rhapsody Stray Kids was never broadcast again after the holiday season and has never received a home video or streaming release. A few traces that proved it wasn't a terrifying mass hallucination or some TV listings. Okay, fucking, I love the
I will
article
classify
writer.
it like a fever dream.
The slander of
Oh, trust me, when I show it to you,
proved it wasn't a terrifying.
when I show it to
hallucination.
you guys in December, you're gonna think of it as more than just a fever dream. Like it's just nuts, man.
From the creators of Polygon.
Yeah, wait.
No.
No, Polygon's
Of the creators
the-
of Polybius.
Oh my god, yo, fucking that'll be wild. Polybius is insane as well.
It
Yeah,
would
I
be
guess
funny if someone actually made a
technically
game of
already
it.
got. Yo, what the fuck? It's a fucking Onyx. What the fuck?
We need a cloister.
No, we don't. I said keep your PG-13. Anyway, okay.
Oh come on! They actually did that joke in the anime.
I know.
And it was 58.
God. Oh, found a water stone. All right. The film was destined to become yet another Z movie consigned to the trash heap of history, but like so many compelling and mysterious failures, it took on a second life on the internet. 13 years after its broadcast on the WB, Dykate, founder of the Lost Media Wiki, tracked down Rhapsody Street Kids director Colin Slater. Okay, so it wasn't Christian Slater. That's a completely different person, but Colin Slater still found his funding through the Church of Scientology, who demanded several payments of increasing amounts for a copy of the special, then ghosted the internet archivist partway through negotiations. Though Dykate labeled the protracted and acrimonious process a scam, he successfully brokered a deal to obtain Slater's copy of the film and uploaded Rhapsody Street Kids to both Lost Media Wiki and Vimeo in full in 2015. Dykate's discovery marked a new chapter in the special's mimetic afterlife, starting new rumors linking the film to conspiracies and scamming. There were theories. Slater had referenced Xenu in some of his old tweets, leading some to believe there was a Scientology connection. But as I discovered investigating the movie and speaking to 8 cast and crew members, the real story behind Rhapsody Street Kids is something so convoluted that not even the internet could think of. Oh my fucking god, this is new lore for me.
There's more.
There's more. I know I called this the beach episode. You know what? We're on a beach. Welcome to the Grandma Diantha lore episode, folks. We're
This
in the
is just
lore
a
drop
the
now.
dark web
I know.
episode.
Just as a complete side note, I heard Waterstone and immediately internally just said, "Oh no."
Hey, what the fuck is a
This
slug
is
mode?
just the freaking deep web episode or something.
For real, this is like wild, man. I mean, we're finding fire slugs in the water.
A film so bad that it was wished upon.
All right. Oh, this is a nice area. I'm not even. This is a nice. Yeah, this will be our beach section as we're doing the lore dump. That is just, this is fucking insane. I guess I have to say credit to this Polygon article because holy shit. All right.
Surprisingly detailed.
Yeah. It's the tale of 2 Long Island guys watching their dream turn into a nightmare. A software company's bid to revolutionize the animation industry and a bunch of talented artists stuck with a director looking to strike gold, and it's all tied up with a Christmas bow. There is an internet... All right. There is an internet gossip-fueled mythos that has grown around Colin Slater. His IMDb page claims that he produced almost 2,000 hours of television and film and worked on almost 4,000 hours of film and television scores. We may never know the truth from the man himself, as Slater died in 2019 of a stroke. Rest in peace, you mysterious man. But his collaborators have filled in some blanks. Slater's Rhapsody Street Kids crew members
crew remembers him as a Hollywood power player and a workhorse, and a man of incredible tenacity and charisma. He came to America from his native England in the 60s during the British invasion and managed British bands as they toured in the States. In the decades after that boom petered out, he dabbled in every facet of Los Angeles creative industry, from music publishing to film production to, of course, animation.
Can I get something of what he smoked?
Yeah,
Smoked. This is wild.
that's a. I'm not gonna lie though. Like, if you're doing all of that, oh shit. No.
Like, imagine all the events that had to happen to make this ugly movie.
Yeah.
That's gold.
Yeah.
We were trying to get copper. We got gold. We got diamonds.
For real. I don't have any repels. We have to just deal with this. I do want to
Don't
like
worry.
explore.
You just play Smash and you'll be fine.
2 projects later worked on planted the seeds of what would become Rhapsody Street Kids. In the 80s and early 90s, Slater helped out with the production of direct-to-video animation films like Friends Are Forever, Tales of the Little Princess, Denver the Last Dinosaur, and the Troll Doll-inspired Norphin Adventure series. What? That was him? That was on...
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
What did I just hear?
Denver the Lost Dinosaur and the Troll Doll inspired Norphin Adventure series. Think of like the Trolls movie, that thing with all like the colorful little fellas.
Wait, the recent one.
Yeah, not necessarily that, but like an iteration that happened like decade prior.
Oh, okay, but still, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think that aired on Deke Entertainment, which is where like you would have things like the Super Mario Super Show, and I think Sonic Underground, or like Sonic 6 Feet Underground.
A pure one.
Yeah.
Mario.
Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, everybody, go do the Mario. All right. The expensive.
My name is Luigi
Mario.
Mario and Mario and Luigi Mario.
Yeah.
I tell you how many Marios are there.
The expensive process of working with outsourced overseas animation studios on the films frustrated him, and his hustler senses told him that there must be a way to do this faster and cheaper with at-home talent. Slater, possibly thanks to his time as a math major in college, had bought a personal computer very early in 1978, and he began to wonder if the power of the computer held the key to his dilemma. He dreamed of opening his own computer animation studio where he could gamble on his hunch. All he needed was a team. What in the actual... This is... This is like literally stuff I am not expecting at all. I think this is no. I'm not doing the sky battles on account that they've been so like absolutely chaotic, and I'm trying to like not do a battle
Doubles.
that I considering the way how everything is with a randomizer. And it's supposed to be a chill episode, you know, we're here, we're on the beach, we're exploring the seas together, and we're learning all about Grandma Diantha's origins.
And to learn how it came to be to have one of the worst movies ever made.
I am learning things I never knew about this.
Yeah, me neither. I didn't expect this.
Like, I'm somebody who considers himself like an aficionado of Rhapsody Street Kids knowledge. And now some of that knowledge is being told that it's wrong, and I'm finding out all of this about Colin Slater. Years of wanting to know more about this man. I used to read creepypastas on the internet.
voices.
Oh, cool, a Dawn fan. All right.
Holy moly!
All
That was
right.
a ride. This is a ride.
There's still more. There's still more. We're only in the beginning. This is Infinity War right now, guys. In the early 1990s, J.R. Horstings was a stage actor at Universal Studios' Beetlejuice's Rock and Roll Graveyard Review, who freelanced on the side as a commercial illustrator. During one performance, Slater bumped into him backstage and discussed his other ambitions. He asked me to come down do some artwork at his place. Horsting recalls he started off drawing pen and paper illustrations and logos for Slater. Eventually, Slater inquired if he could draw on this computer stuff and internet.
Draw on this computer stuff and internet?
You gotta
Exact quote?
Yes.
Wow.
Exact quote. I don't remember what's in this. I think this was I think this was where Sea Spirits Den. This is something that's not gonna pop out until like after game anyway. But yeah, the Sea Cave. Sorry to ask this suddenly, Evie, but now the fans like starting to get a little wild. Do you think you could?
Oh
go,
Yeah.
Do you think you could go push to talk at least?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
All right, you're fine. All right. Horsting became Slater's right-hand man and witness to the project that would later evolve into Wolf Tracer Studios, the production house behind Rhapsody Street Kids. As Horsting tells it, Slater's vision was to make animation centrally located again, so he could put the greatest art, the greatest musicians, and the greatest story ideas together into one place to create a story that everyone can enjoy. Rhapsody Street Kids. Remember that quote that I just read in Rap City Street Kids.
Bro.
Yeah. At an affordable price, Wolf Chaser Studios just needed the right software to make that dream a reality. In Slater's mind, the solution to his problem was a program called 3D Choreographer, launched in 1994 for Windows 3.1 as an animation program designed for non-artists. I'm finding it fucking wild at how deeper this is all running. I'm not expecting any of this. I know I keep saying this, but I'm just like, what the fuck? It goes deeper. This rabbit hole is just wild.
Marvel has nothing against these dudes. This is actual lore.
For real. The software was lauded by outlets like Windows Magazine, which wrote at the time, animation of the Walt Disney kind takes artistic skills and painstaking effort, but 3D Choreographer lets you create eye-catching animations without breaking a sweat. So, while Rhapsody Street Kids, I think is technically public domain and I could stream it, I want y'all to remember that quote and know how the animation actually is. And to be met with the quote of, animation of the Walt Disney kind takes artistic skill and painstaking effort, but 3D Choreographer lets you create eye-catching animations without breaking a sweat.
Well, eye-catching doesn't necessarily mean good.
Well, it does catch the eye. It definitely has that part right.
He became immortal.
For real. Yeah. Let's see. With 3D Choreographer full preset animations and point-and-click design features, the numbers finally added up for Slater. The software's low barrier of entry could drastically cut the cost of skilled labor, and it was lightning fast. 5 seconds of screen time took 20 minutes to render, at a time when traditional 3D animation software would take hours to do the same. Horsting was no fan of 3D Choreographer, complaining to Slater that it made for ugly animations and lacked a true 3D engine, but Slater could not be convinced. It was such a...
No shit. Sorry.
God, it was such a Moby Dick thing for Colin, Horsting says. It was definitely his white whale. And like Captain Ahab... Alright, I like this code, and like Captain Ahab, Slater wasn't going to give up anytime soon. He just had to wait for the right opportunity. All of this, I swear, we're gonna get to like the dead origin of everything, but it's like there's so much lore.
I can't
Please
believe
tell me there is more. Please tell me.
there is more. You think it was anything there? We didn't even
Bring
get
it on.
In
Alright,
the,
continue.
In the early 2000s, dyed-in-the-wool Long Islander James DeLuca worked at his family's air conditioning company by day, but at night pursued his real passion. Gigging as a lyricist, a band manager, and a drummer for his own band. On the clock during one house visit, DeLuca struck up a conversation with his songwriter client and wound up jamming in an at-home recording studio. DeLuca emerged with 2 songs that would eventually become Rhapsody Street Kids' Best Kid in the World and Believe in Santa. The air conditioning man thought the songs were brilliant, but at the time set them aside to focus on work and his family, and holy shit, a waifu was on the water. Look, it's Ali Vanny. I know you furries are out there among us right now.
Of course.
Clear your internet
Among
browser.
Us?
Oh no.
Ooh.
Okay. Listening to them again, DeLuca decided to find a home for what he thought were the best songs of his career. I'm sitting down looking at these songs and go, why the hell did I do this? He says. What was the purpose of this? This can't be the end of the story. And so I'm looking at the lyrics of all the stories and going, God damn, it's a story. This is sort of like a transcript just needing to be professionally put together. DeLuca called up a writer friend who would go unnamed in our interviews and in the credits of the finished film to pen a vehicle for his songs. I don't know who this writer friend is. He did the most career-saving thing by deciding to go unnamed and uncredited. His original vision for a gentle, low-stakes story about how parents were ruining Christmas by buying all these things for kids, and there were kids that didn't have anything. And so at the end of the story, all kids that had presents helped the kids that didn't, and the parents learned a lesson. This was the avenue for his long-held creative ambitions that he'd been looking for. DeLuca christened the movie Believe in Santa after one of his tracks. All he needed was an animation studio to bring it to life. It's all connected. It's all connected. I feel like that GIF of the Spanish dude, you know, with the marker in his hand, and he's moving his arms around and then going to the whiteboard writing on it. I feel like that right now as I go through this. Once again, thank you to
Just to be
Polygon.
clear, if I was one of these kids, I would say, hell no, I'm not getting my present.
Right?
Are you trying to take away my free shit? No, dude.
All right. I want to focus really quick just to make sure I'm not running into a trainer. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay.
God damn it! Evie, I need you.
almost.
We're fighting Swimmer. Oh, he's got a Machop.
I see.
What level?
He's
level 27. You're 10 levels higher.
I'm not particularly threatened.
What do you want to use?
Just
I guess.
strength.
All right. All
Yeah.
right, that's fine. I think you're probably gonna Oko this thing because it didn't even use Endure. Yep, it died. All right. Okay. Vanillish? I can keep you out.
Delicious ice cream.
You get to have ice cream. Yeah, we get strength again.
I could do crunch for the joke, but just do strength. It's making sense.
Did you remember that, like, Peak's imaginary friend from the Foster Mansion?
Oh. I have only like the vaguest suppressed memories. of
His
Foster's
last
home for
Pokemon
imaginary kids.
is Shinover.
Imaginary friends.
But yeah, there's a scene where there's like the big brother of, I think it was the protagonist, the big brother. He gets a imaginary friend who is a pizza,
I
and he
remember
eats it.
this. It's like he just like wakes up and he's like, I got it. I need pizza. It conjures up and it's like, I love you. I'm gonna be your wait. Oh shit! No.
I imagine that, but with Libui eating the
All right.
vanilla-ish.
All right. Your last one is
A Snover. I'm guessing one more strength to finish it off.
Oh yeah, just wipe them out with
Yeah.
one move 3 times. Simple enough.
insane. I still can't believe this.
All right. See, guys, it wasn't that much of a waste. We still had a battle. And my HM slave even grew a level. Too bad he's not learning this move. James Abner, another Hollywood hopeful taken under Slater's wing, and the credited music supervisor on Rhapsody Street Kid, says DeLuca called the Wolf Chaser Studios office in the spring of 2002, hoping to produce a Christmas special. This implies that they literally had 5 months of production time for an animated feature.
Honestly, that doesn't surprise me at all.
It doesn't, but I'm still like, what the fuck about it?
Given how it looks.
Yeah. The beach is so nice, guys. Look at this. You know, let's just hang out here on the marina. I think this is nice, you know? Let's just hang out
It's
here.
nice and chill.
Yeah.
We got some great vibes.
Honestly, yeah.
You know what I love about this music, by the way? Well, no, it's something recent realized. For anyone who's played Pokemon Legends Arceus, if you go to Cobalt Coastlands, you can actually hear bits of the Comarine City theme in
Oh yeah, you can.
one
You
of the
can.
Cobalt Coastlands theme.
You can. I know this because I just recently beat Legends Arceus finally. Wow, and Namorous looks terrible. But that's a different topic.
Bottom tier Pokemon.
Honestly.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm just gonna say right now, now is not the time, but I literally made a tier list from 0 out of 10 to 10 out of 10 of every single Pokemon ever, including alternate forms. For my personal opinions, it's one of like 7 that made it to 0 out of 10. Actual bottom tier Pokemon.
Yeah, it's.
yeah, you should have posted sometime.
Can't
I
believe.
can just drop it in
It's like
this
I-
channel right now. Let me go grab it.
I look at. I look at Enamorous. I will get back to this article, by the way, because it is too good. I look at Enamorous, and I just think to myself, they made a sexy version of those Yu-Gi-Oh motherfuckers from Gen 5? And it's so terrible.
It's something, all right. I don't even know how to describe.
Dude, like everything about Enamorous just strikes so many points of design I don't like.
Didn't you make the
Yeah.
queen in the current campaign in the Neighbors?
Mm-hmm. She's an Enamorous. It's fitting because, the Queen of Hearts.
Oh yeah, words just can't even describe that thing.
Yeah. Anyway, Abner remembers him being frustrated. He wanted to produce the movie on a low budget, and everyone in animation told him it would cost millions to realize his vision. Slater called DeLuca back with the number he wanted to hear, $650,000. DeLuca flew out to Los Angeles Studio City neighborhood to seal the deal with Slater and tour the Wolf Tracer office, which was an orderly two-story bungalow stuffed with humming computers. DeLuca was a little wary about Slater's approach. He had imagined his movie with the cutesy hand-drawn art style of a Charlie Brown cartoon, not computer animation. But Slater claims that only 3D animation could deliver Rhapsody Street Kids on budget, and on top of that, animate the entire movie in time for 2002 holiday season. If I remember correct, that's kinda technically true at that time. That 3D animation was cheaper to do than traditional cel-shaded 2D animation.
I mean, yeah, pretty much it was kind of like unproven grounds, kind of.
Yeah. DeLuca was satisfied with the deal but needed the money. Confining his money troubles to a close family friend, Chris Rose, ended up being a fortunate decision. Rose was in his late 20s at the time and around half DeLuca's age, but the two had a kinship as born and bred Long Islanders working for their family businesses who had dreamed of making a name for themselves outside their clans. Rose was going through a tough time as he had just divorced and was feeling a little lost in life. He wanted to do something big outside of his family's successful beer distribution business. When DeLuca explained his situation, his friend jumped at the chance to help out. Rose asked his father, who loved animation, for the money to fund the production and got the green light. DeLuca says that only a half hour elapsed between his proposal and Rose calling back with the good news. They formed a production company with parts of their names, J. Rose Productions. Two ordinary Long Island guys were going Hollywood. With cash in hand, Slater began assembling Rhapsody Street Kids' incredible cast. He had nothing but a script and concept art, and yet easily convinced the biggest names in the business to lend their voices to his small animated film. There was nothing sinister about it, as the internet had imagined. Slater was really just that good. So that's how he got the funding. Okay. So everything
That was wild.
You think I'm done?
I know, but like I need to learn how he convinced like Mick Carroll and everyone else to do that for a shitty movie. I need his negotiation skills. He said.
This article is about to go in depth on that. Okay. Horsing describes his former boss' star schmoozing philosophy as treating them right. The artist says Slater sent a limo to shuttle Mark Hamill to and from the voiceover studio. That's why I think everyone worked for him, Horsing says, because he treats the talent like there's got to be a spread. There's got to be people picking them up. They've got to be picked up and dropped off when they want. If they want to take a break, they can do anything they want. They're in charge of their time when they're with us. Slater had also spent years working with Warner Bros. As a producer. If he wanted to reach specific talent, he had many levers to pull. Mad TV star Deborah Wilson was one of the names Slater managed to rope in. She doesn't remember any unusually sycophantic behavior during her work on City Street Kids. In fact, she barely remembers the film at all. Here's the thing about Deborah Wilson, folks. Deborah Wilson is the voice of Great Grandma. Great Grandma in Rhapsody Street Kids is the origin of why Grandma Diantha talks as she does.
That's the lore, baby.
Yeah, and I find it hilarious that Deborah Wilson as well also doesn't fucking remember this film at all.
They all just forgot it. Like I don't know. Like,
I would too.
Let's say his memories that were taken away, like the Men in Black thing.
Dude, I used to do a lot of acting on YouTube. That's what I used to do prior to like all the streaming stuff that I now do and stuff. Which I love, doing streaming now. I'm not gonna go in depth on why I don't want to work on YouTube anymore, but 5 months production time. That's really short. I never would remember anything as well. But also, hello, Quetzal, the Pretzel Man. You are here. Welcome to the stream. You're here for the lore dump of why Diantha
sounds as she does. This is the chill stream. We're just kind of vibing tonight to Kumarine City's music.
So just as a side note, I did post the tier
I
list
see
I'm
it. I
looking at.
see it. You did really good. I really like it. I really like it. That's such a creative concept that you're going with. I like it a lot.
I'll admit my biases are very, very obvious.
Molotovs are for fire. On the internet, though, her bizarre, glitchy performance as Ricky's great-grandma has become the most notorious feature of the entire film. Some people speculate that her audio files were corrupted, but Wilson recalls that she was asked to produce that voice. What? What?
This is wild. Like I'm seeing everything right now.
I'm sorry. Hold on. This is strictly for the audience on Twitch right now that can like hear everything. I'm sorry. No. This has to be heard right now. So y'all understand.
A really mean thing to say. Why? Do you see anything else?
Oh, see, kids nowadays. Oh, my baby must be sending letters.
I'll be back in a hurry, great grandma. Isn't that what Santa does? It was from my heart.
Oh, see,
Okay.
Yeah, you guys fucking hear that? Like that's the voice. I'm gonna put it in like here as well in the in the server. What? My mind is fucking blown that that's not a computer glitch. That somebody was directed and okayed to talk like that.
I mean, it doesn't really sound like an audio glitch.
There's times where
It
it
doesn't
really
have that.
does.
It doesn't have that clipping sound. It sounds like someone is intentionally cutting themselves off.
Some of the later spots do sound clippy.
I just heard and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
It was asked to do it like that.
Yeah.
Specifically.
All right. They were like, great grandma is disheveled. She can't get her words together, says Wilson. So that had to be in the script. That's not audio. That's me. I can tell the difference. That's me. As Slater worked his connections, DeLuca made the move from New York to Los Angeles, while Rose remained in Long Island where he could raise his 6 children. DeLuca was the money faucet, earning him a place at the table in creative decisions, but he also proved to be Slater's match in the smooth-talking department. DeLuca says it was he who convinced the WB to give Rhapsody Street Kids an air date. His pitch was, look at all these great Disney artists that are appearing on this. It can't suck.
Oh,
Oh no, they had actual Disney artists work on this.
not only that, there's like expectation. That's the worst part.
Yeah, and it worked. The WB agreed to air the film on 181 of its local affiliates that winter. Which, by the way, for like that time, for like when it comes to like certain networks, like the WB was at the time, which then became UPN, which is now the CW, which is now national. Basically, for how things like aired on that's where like there was like more like local broadcasting stuff going on back then, and
So basically, they made 181 tapes and sent it out to 181, like city, not necessarily cities, but like districts or states or whatever things. Not states, but like districts, things like that. DeLuca and Slater wanted their film to become the new Christmas classic, and they warred over the script in the boardroom of the Wolf Tracer bungalow. Slater took DeLuca's gentle vision and punched it up, according to DeLuca, who recalls that Slater told him there was no tension in his original script, and he said that you couldn't have a successful animation unless you had this horror type of tension where kids were chasing each other and trying to beat each other up and do all of this stuff. What? Fucking what?
I cannot. I have no words.
I don't.
How does a shitty movie like this have so much lore?
I know.
Like, one thing is just make a bootleg movie that's supposed to suck, but this is a whole nother level.
I know. Look, when it came to the beach episode, oh no, the furfro's back. Dovey, stop. No, leave me alone. Look at it, it's just standing there, turning around, menacingly. Tora, I know you're only text only, but I know you can hear it too. Every time as it turns, it's just like rough fashion disaster. Rough. Beautiful, damn it. Alright. I'm out of water. This sucks.
I'm so glad I didn't decide to miss this. This is gold. This is gold. I knew something was telling me, I know you're tired, but you have to join your friend's stream. Holy hell. Best decision of my life.
Honestly, yeah. I knew I could do this stream, like, that was going to be, like, a chill one anyway, because, it's like, I need to get that groove back with streaming again and stuff, but it's like, okay. Slater also gave the film a new, snappier title. That's where the Bash Street Kids Believe in Santa thing came by, and it's like, we already talked about through, like, the Lost Media Wiki that there's another comic that was named the Bash Street Kids, and they already had, like, the rights, so to prevent a fucking lawsuit, they changed it from Bash to Rhapsody, and then rearranged letters to come up with a title that got them out of legal limbo into Rhapsody Street Kids. And we already know that. Meanwhile, the animators quickly realized what they had signed up for. The core of the animation team was composed of Horsting, lead animator Damon Knight, and editor Dave Edison. All three of them had been working in professional animation for several years by then, but they had never faced the challenge of pumping out a 40-minute animated special in 4 months. The deadline was so tight that there was no time for storyboarding. They got to the studio, installed 3D choreographer, and got to work as best as they could with the unfamiliar program. Oh my god. I feel so sorry for them. That's horrible.
To be honest, if I was them, I will be like, I'll do it for the money, but also because I know this is gonna be an anecdote I can tell to my friends and family.
God. Yeah. Colin gave us some quick instructions, Edison says, but he wasn't an expert and he didn't really completely know how to operate it, and there was no one else to ask. So this motherfucker...
Oh, shit.
He created the software they used, and he didn't even know how to use it himself.
Off to a great start.
Holy shit.
Like, this is just like a train wreck.
I know.
No, a plane crash. This is a plane crash.
For real.
Why did he know about this sooner?
I mean, to be fair, how often... You're in Mexico, man. How are you going to, like, immediately know of this
obscure American cartoon that only aired once.
No, I mean that's true, but I'm pretty sure some YouTuber will have like put a video he say of the worst animation ever produced,
Yeah.
or something like that. I don't know.
The first sign of trouble came when the animators discovered that they couldn't actually model anything inside the program. Oh, that's bad. The technique being too advanced for the software's target layperson audience. So Horsting sent his concept art to the developers of 3D Choreographer, who would then model the requested characters and send them back over for a fee. Edison recalls the shock of seeing Rhapsody Street Kids character models. They looked at best like 80s or 70s computer generated images, blocky, hideous. Horsting agreed, although he was more optimistic about their prospects. None of them were gonna look good. But if we could dress them up enough, we still had something we could work with. Honestly, I just hear, it ain't much, but it's honest work. God. Unfortunately, 3D Choreographer lacked a whole host of features that professional animators needed to produce a decent film. The software limited the team to one design for each character, Edison recalls, so the kids walk through the snow or skate in short sleeves without skates. They go through garbage and they couldn't ever get dirty. That's bad. That explains a lot of some of the other things. It's like the little details now are starting to have explanations, and I'm just like, holy shit.
The fact they could even make a film is a miracle.
Yeah, I know. One second, sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, this is just wild.
Please tell me there's more.
There is more.
There is
more. Because now, again, I love this article so much. Thank you for rating this article.
Injected to my veins directly.
Yeah. I want to write.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, I want to write a skid. I'm gonna write a skiddo. You. Stay still. I stole a skiddo. Other details like scenery, prompts, and backgrounds were difficult to create in the software as well. 3D Choreographer came packaged with a few dozen stock models, which, along with the custom ones sent over by the company, were the only 3D shapes the team could use to assemble the movie. Anything else, trees, toys, snowflakes, were mocked up in Photoshop and Frankenstein together with the 3D Choreographer models in After Effects. 3D Choreographer's pre-programmed animations were also limiting, as there was no way to truncate or change the trajectory of character movement. All the strange cuts and continuity errors in the film were intentional.
What?
Edison had no choice but to cut around the inappropriate bits of each animation cycle.
Inappropriate?
I think that's more referring to like the errors that it has instead of
no. I don't buy that. It has to be what I think it is.
I don't think that software was powerful enough to even do that, man.
Fair. Okay, continue.
Though Slater was the credited director, Edison says that there was no real direction. Usually, Slater would be out on the walkway on top of the stairs having a smoke while we were working. Says Edison, for stretches, he would disappear. The most Slater would do, according to Edison, was just look over our shoulder every now and again and say, "Good work, keep going." As an in-joke, the animation team made a snowman in the background wink in the credits when directed by Colin Slater appears on the screen. That's why every fucking thing of this shitfest has an explanation. I am losing my shit, man.
Oh my god. Holy, and all of this is just for a fucking special.
I know. I was gonna end this whole thing a half hour ago. No, I'm not.
No. Continue. I need this. I need this.
Evie, how you holding up?
Doing okay. My legs are kind of warm from the computer.
That's valid. How you like the story so far of this lore dump?
What the hell?
There's no word to describe it. It's just why. Oh my
God.
Oh.
Knight eventually reached his boiling point with the chaos. He was extraordinarily good with a pencil. But this wasn't that. This was clunky animation software. Damon's a good guy, but he was frustrated. In Horsling's opinion, Knight was temperamental and knew that software was crap. He was fuming and soon he would blow the whistle. Slater assured his money men that the animation they were seeing was transitional. The director was so confident that he even got Rose to put down another $200,000 to jumpstart the production of a planned Easter-themed sequel subtitled A Bunny's Tale. But as the air date neared and the animation didn't improve, DeLuca asked Rose to pay a visit in order to put pressure on Slater. They demanded to see a clip of the finished animation to reassure themselves that their investment was paying off. The two left the meeting without seeing any of the film.
Oh my god.
That is the red flag right there.
It's oh my god.
Like,
and I thought me making my homework at the last very minute was bad enough.
God, this makes my ADHD ass just like I feel more productive.
Yeah, I feel like too. My ADD brain is just saying, "Oh my god."
Right after that, Rose and DeLuca met Knight and the animator spilled the beans. He tried to walk right up to me out in the parking lot. Rose remembers. He said, "Oh, I hear you're one of the investors." And I laughed. So he was like, "Yeah, you're getting ripped off. You should get out of here and get out of this project as soon as you can." Knight told Rose about the animation software's issues, the pre-made models, and how the movie was surely going to be a disaster. Both DeLuca and Rose were dumbstruck. They believed Knight. Rose called his father to tell him the news. Their investment was in danger. And even with the broadcast deal with the WB, they might end up with a loss of nearly $1 million. When the concerns came to Slater's attention, the director put two and two together and realized Damon was the only one who could have said these things. DeLuca says. Soon after that, Knight was fired. I think Damon Knight is still credited too. That's... holy shit.
I mean, removing credits is a really big dick move, so...
Yeah. But look, I'm sorry. I know it's a dick move, but with how this Colin Slater guy has been seeming... do we really think he's a...
granted, but...
Yeah. Alright. Rhapsody Street Kids now had only 2 full-time animators and just days left to go until the completed film had to be turned over to the WB. Edison and Horsting went sleepless for 3 days to get the movie done. Incredibly, they managed to complete and deliver the film on time and under budget too. Horsting likens the experience of their improbable come-from-behind victory to the weird numbness you get after the big game where you win and you're like, I can't believe I won. Their victory was also the triumph of Slater and 3D choreographer. Frankly, Edison admits, if we had crafted this properly in Lightwave or Maya or whatever was available at the time, it would have taken too long. We could have never gotten it done. At least 3D choreographer was able to crank it out as rough as it was. Slater was sure that Rhapsody would be a success, Horsting recalls, and Horsting started believing it too. I thought people would like it, like they were watching a puppet show, he says, even though that's not the greatest technology ever. Slater paid everyone at Wolf Chaser a modest bonus for getting the movie done, and no crew member I spoke to felt shortened on the work they did for the project. Well, that's good at least. I mean, at the very least, at least the crew was paid good.
Yeah, but that's just like... I'm pretty sure nobody of those animators could put it as on their resume or portfolios. None.
I mean, they have IMDb credits. That's basically a resume.
But still, I would just say, I want to be out of this. I don't want to be in the credits expeditiously.
Yeah. All right. Soon afterward, he asked Horsing
I mean,
and
I
Edison.
can understand wanting credit for something that you practically killed yourself to get done on time.
Yeah. All right. Soon afterward, he asked Horsting and Edison to write up a screenplay for the Rhapsody Street Kids Easter sequel to be made in 3D choreographer. Slater saw the dawn of his animation revolution coming. The week after Thanksgiving, Rose hosted a get-together at his home to watch the debut broadcast of his special. In attendance was his father, whom Rose says he always had a difficult relationship with. This was only the second time his father had ever visited his house. Rose knew he had a dud on his hand, but what was shown on the television that night exceeded his worst nightmare. Oh boy, we're getting the After Effects lore dump, guys. Oh my god. The whole family gathered around the TV as two-dimensional snowflakes fell over a squat, ugly-looking town. Everyone's smiles faded. They started trying hard not to look at each other. Rose lasted about 15 minutes, turned red, and retreated to his bedroom. The family shut off the TV after half an hour. From his bedroom window, he watched the headlights of his father's car as it sunk out of his driveway and screeched into the night.
Oh.
DeLuca had been invited to the party too, but chose not to attend. Slater had delivered a VHS copy of Rhapsody Street Kids to him the night before, and that was enough. I saw my parents die, and I'm not sure this wasn't as emotionally devastating as that, he says. That night, he promised himself that he would spend the next few years of his life finding some ways to pay the Rose family back. DeLuca and Rose ended up earning $40,000 in revenue from the film's broadcast on the WB. They entertained suing Wolf Tracer for breach of contract, but neither DeLuca nor Rose wanted to spend even more money fighting an uphill legal battle. Honestly, kind of don't blame them. Still, though, both of the men feel like they were on the losing end of a scam operation. DeLuca says that Slater paid himself handsomely while minimizing the film's budget, and alleges that Slater vacuumed up enough of their money to buy a vintage Mercedes-Benz during production. What the fuck? The crew members I spoke with said that they were paid fairly but not extravagantly, and maintained that Slater sincerely believed that Rhapsody Street Kids would be successful. Horsting doesn't dispute that Slater tried to cut costs, but has a different theory about where all the money saved on the budget went. So Slater's next film, Dinosaur Island. That one, too, was made in 3D choreographer, and Horsting says that it is the software's magnum opus, full of slightly less ugly polygons and slightly more complex animation. I would be surprised if anybody made anything better, Edison agrees. Dinosaur Island was also the software's swan song. 3D choreographer's maker folded, and the software is considered lost with no trace of its existence besides Slater's two films. Insane. Absolutely fucking insane.
That's good. That has to be forgotten and insisted. Nobody will ever win anything from that program alone.
Yeah, I mean, when there's programs like Toon Boom and Maya, I don't think there would have been any good competition to let this software program like grow and expand.
I mean, even the creator didn't know how to use it.
Yeah. As with any Christmas saga, the moral of the story of Rhapsody Street Kids Believe in Santa is that things shouldn't be valued for their commercial or aesthetic merits. Real value is about the sentimental meanings and attachments and experiences that the thing only represents. Rhapsody Street Kids is the worst Christmas special ever made, hands down, but everyone who worked on it has been touched by it in a small way. Slater technically made good on the promise of 3D choreographer. Horsting and Edison became close friends after their time in the trenches, and they still keep in touch to this day. Well, that's nice.
Okay, that's wholesome.
1 second. Rose is happy that his biggest embarrassment is now a cult hit, and he and his grown-up daughters now watch Rhapsody Street Kids YouTube reaction videos together. I love that. I love that so much. DeLuca has never made enough dough to I don't know how to say this word. Assuage his feelings of guilt regarding. Thank you. Assuage his feelings of guilt regarding the Rose family, but still thinks the songs that he wrote for the movie are beautiful and believes that through a child's eyes, the special's main track may be one of the top 10 best Christmas songs ever recorded. And the internet, of course, loves the absurdity of Rhapsody Street Kids. Despite the backstory, it's a gift that keeps on giving. Full credit to... to Adesh Theplial. I'm sorry for butchering your name. I have to give credit to the writer of this entire article for this beautiful, amazing deep dive that I was not expecting. This is beautiful. This hammers in the sheer beauty of what led us to having Grandma Diantha. And so, as a result, this is where I got the inspiration for this one character that we're never going to see until the final fucking episode. It's going to be a while before we see Grandma Diantha ever again. But we're going to remember her for the fact that she wasn't a computer glitch this entire time.
Oh my fucking god. Just...
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not going to say like anything more like how Grandma is in the film because I don't want to spoil something that it's going to be shock people at the end of the whole season. So I don't want to get rid of that. But I will say that it's like I've spent years like showing this whole special to my friends, knowing like the absolute hell it is. And when you have somebody's first time viewing of Rhapsody Street Kids, it's beautiful. Because you never know what to expect. Like, even though I said all of this, explain how awful it is in full fucking detail that I never would have fucking imagined ever being able to replicate. I'm gonna be happy to show you guys in December what it is.
Yes, please. I need to see it. I won't see the movie anywhere until I see it with you.
Yeah. But I will say, regarding everything of that, it is still my favorite Christmas special ever. It's so... It's just this beautiful enigma. It's like even knowing the history now of how it even came to be. And how the people are nowadays, which, even though I just spent the last half hour or so just completely railing Colin Slater's existence, I will still say, rest in peace, man. You were incredible for what you managed to accomplish, but I will not take away the fact is, despite everything, he still believed this was going to be a success. And the one thing I'm sad about, I really kind of wanted to know what Colin Slater thought of how like, the internet reacted to the special and how it's just become this cult hit. Because it seems like everybody else was happy.
It's just something beyond cult classic. I don't know.
Yeah. But thank you for joining us for this beach episode and learning of the history of Grandma Diantha.
Because you see, in this universe, Diantha is a famous actress. She is a very famous actress. We love Diantha and everything she's done. But it's, me, Tio Nyan, I gotta admit it. She's had something happen to her, and hopefully one day she can be saved. Hopefully one day we'll be able to hear her utter a sentence. But until then, she's just this disheveled superstar awaiting for us on the horizon. Support the Ko-fi today. Any donation goes towards my cats, who are very lovely. And thank you to those who have joined me in stream today. I'm gonna see who... So, yeah. With that, I'll let those in attendance with me now sign off.
It was a pleasure being with you.
Holy shit. See you around, everybody.
See.
Bye-bye.